I actually cannot with this fucking show. I can not. Like, what are we watching? What are we watching? Can someone tell me what we're watching? Because it's not Big Brother. Is it The Challenge? Bitch, is it Reindeer Games? What is it?
I literally can't speak.
Like,
we're watching Parody Brother. You know how they changed the names of the shows for the Parody Brother instead of it's Disaster Movie, it's Epic Movie, it's The Hungry Game. This is Little Sister. The parody. Like, this is very much so. This is very much so the Big Brother parody season. We cannot
is
take
this a joke. Like, it's a joke. No, this is a joke.
This is a joke. It's a practical joke.
You know what? We were just watching Sharkborn Lava Girl before the feeds came back. And it was dream.
This is literally that.
This is a dream, bitch.
This is literally
a dream.
This is a dream.
We're dreaming, y'all. We're dreaming. We're dreaming.
We're literally dreaming. And we have been for the last couple of months. We entered a multiverse we didn't know. Now they're at this point, this is the point of the movie. Because we're in a movie. This is the point of the movie where they're like, we just finna start fucking with them real bad. You know how like the killer just start fucking with them like this. That's this point of the movie. Like, they just really fucking with us at this point. This is a joke. And nothing is serious about this.
And let's explain for the girls who don't know. So if you were watching the Thursday episode, they announced the White Locust twist. In this twist, it was an eliminator style competition, similar to one of the competitions we saw in BB Reindeer Games. In that competition, one person would be eliminated. The person who was eliminated. Spoiler alert! The person, bitch, if you weren't here, bitch,
you know it's T.
The person who was eliminated and or sacrificed was Rachel fucking Riley Villegas. I mean, like, for so many reasons, it's stupid. She was literally not even nominated in the pre-jury phase.
She was never nominated. Fuck, and the pre-jury.
Never nominated.
How is someone out of the game? How is someone who was never nominated out of the game?
This is worse than Jag being evicted, coming back and winning the game.
What are we doing at this moment? And when I found out there was a twist, I was like, well, there has to be a social element to it. No way they would just allow someone to get eliminated because of a competition. But that's what it's sounding like is what occurred. Rachel Riley Villegas was never nominated in Big Brother 27, yet she is 9th place. It's very bitter.
It's and like not sweet. It pisses me off because it's like you wasted her time. Like, you brought her in 15 years later. This is one of the best games she has played in these 3 seasons. To go unnominated for 8 weeks is very impressive. No matter how much you try to spin it to make it seem like it's not, it's very impressive. Not everyone can say they did that.
And she was a returning player.
She was arguably playing one of the stronger games in the season. So the fact that she got taken out, not because of a vote, but because of a competition.
No HOH, no veto, no Blockbuster.
And this is where, when Big Brother, they find something good, they always overdo it, because this also leads into the Blockbuster. If you do not know, the Blockbuster is confirmed to last for the next 2 weeks. So now they're bringing Blockbuster into the jury. And a lot of people were saying, well, I don't think the Blockbuster is the problem because they weren't smart enough to take out Keanu. They weren't smart enough to take out Kelly. They had one opportunity to take out Kelly. And yes, it was dumb that they did not do it, but every other time, she won a Blockbuster. Every other time, Keanu won a Blockbuster. That means, like this week, how Morgan Will and Ashley are nominated, even if we can get Keanu on the block, Keanu's not fucking going home in the Blockbuster, not next to Will. And we saw Ashley in that last Blockbuster. This is about to allow people like Keanu and Kelly, people who can win competitions, to get to the end. What I appreciate is that the competitions are equitable, so we can't just, assume they're going to be able to win everything. But we've been seeing who's been winning the competitions. So it's scaring me that we just confirmed an end game of Lauren, Kelly, Keanu, and Vince.
Yeah. For the girls who don't know, we also got HOH results as well. We got HOH results and nomination results. I'll pull the people up. From what we heard, Lauren is the new head of household. From what we heard, she nominated Ashley, Morgan, and Will for eviction. So not only did Rachel go home, let me remove her from the screen.
Oh,
Rachel went home. Lauren also won the HOH, and she also nominated, of course, Ashley, Morgan, and Will. One of them likely will be going home because, honestly, even if someone like Morgan wins the veto, or if the veto is used and Keanu is the renom, Keanu will likely win the Blockbuster because for some reason they still have the Blockbuster along. And that's the issue. And this is their problem. This is what I was telling Lee. I was like, before the feeds even came back, I was upset because I was like, why the fuck is the Blockbuster still going on when there's, at this point, why are we valuing someone winning a competition? This is a social strategy game. No way Keanu should be able to stay in this game just because he wins a competition on fucking Thursday night. I'm sick of it. It was cute for the pre-jury. It was cute for the first 5 weeks. I was allowing it for the pre-jury, but I was like, that week that Kat went home, I was already like, wait a minute, Kelly should be going home here. It's like people are overstaying their welcome and when they're not actually earning their position in the game. This is a social strategy game. The best seasons, in my opinion, are the ones where the smartest players get to the end. That's why I always love BB2. I love BB3. I love BB4. I love BB5. I love BB10. Because in those seasons, the players who are playing the best game make it to the end. That's why we got the iconic Danielle Reyes, the iconic Jason Guy. We have Dr. Will. It's because of Dr. Will couldn't win a comp to save his motherfucking life. It's because we have these icons because they worked hard strategically and socially to get to the end of the game. Keanu and Kelly both still being here and both still being able to win a Blockbuster to keep them all the way to top 6 is crazy. We have lost the fucking plot.
Lost it.
Stop it!
And basically, it seems as though this week we already have 2 people going home. The rumor is the next week is going to be a double eviction. So in the next 2 weeks, we're going to be at top 5, no?
Right.
Top 5. Exactly. And it's all going to be Blockbuster, veto, HOHs, competitions that Lauren, Keanu, Kelly have been able to win.
Is this the challenge?
Because this is the challenge.
Because also, there's only been one luck Blockbuster. So it's not as if because competitions being equitable is something that you can only manage up into a certain point. Because at a point, you realize Kelly is very good at puzzle-like competitions. Therefore, it is no longer really equitable. Kelly winning 3 Blockbusters shows you that although it's making it equal physically, if someone is very good at a particular type of thing, it's no longer interesting anymore. It's not interesting to see Kelly win 3 Blockbusters and Keanu win 2 of them. That's not interesting. So although you didn't make them physically inequitable, they're still not conceptually and mentally equitable. Everybody doesn't do puzzles all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still a similar type of competition that Kelly has won over and over again. She continuously wins puzzles. So it's like, if we get a Blockbuster and she wins another puzzle against Will, it's not gaggy anymore. Now it's just like, well, I'm just bored. But we move. Some of the girls is in the chat. Shout out to the girls in the chat. Shout out to Parker. CS needs to fire Grodner. Child, I don't know who they need to fire. Somebody! Shout out to Maddie Brianna.
Honestly, we really see it with the traders. I feel like the traders is really tapped into what the audience... No, sorry. Peacock is really tapped into what the audience wants. Like, they will give you fan service a little bit, in certain ways. And I just feel like, not that you have to cater to the fans, but there are certain twists and turns that I think that CBS tries to do that just never land properly. And it just, to me, I think this is an example of, like, they don't really know their show. It feels like, like they do not know how to produce their show in a way that is going to have natural results. Like, this is something that is way out of the game. And this is not even the fact that it is Rachel. Like, I made a joke on Twitter that it's unfair. unless it happens to Kelly. But even if this happened to Kelly, this would be unfair.
It would.
Someone going home
This
because
isn't
they
Big Brother.
lost the competition in Big Brother is bullshit. When Jody went home in BB14 because she lost that random competition and Dan had to pick someone to go home, that was bullshit.
That was
Anytime
bullshit.
a situation in the Big Brother household where someone does not get a fair chance to have a vote to go home, it's unfair. This is not just a racial thing. This is a Big Brother thing. This is
Clock
fucking
it.
stupid.
Clock it. Because this is not the challenge and this is not reindeer games. This is Big Brother. Why would there not be an HOH? Why would there not be a veto? Why would there not be a vote? Are you crazy? This is Big Brother. And then on top of that, they're not even good at creating a show that people want to watch. The feeds were off. The last time we got to see Rachel Riley was on a random Mickey eviction episode. Baby, what? We didn't even get to see Rachel Riley depart. We didn't even get to see her play. It was all off feeds. All we get is a episode. And y'all brought her back as this big character to be the one returnee and carry the season, and she's been the face of the season. We've seen her perspective the entire time. I'm thinking from a business standpoint, what the fuck made y'all think this was a good business decision? No one should be going here, regardless of if it was Rachel, Ashley, or whatever. It would be unfair, and it's a stupid twist to begin with. But the fact that it is Rachel really highlights how dumb it is. We are done with the season. Do you know how many people are done with the seasons? There were people saying they are going to cancel their membership if the feeds come back and Rachel's not on. Why would I watch the live feeds to see a bunch of random people who have done nothing? I'm so sorry. I know some of the girls love Lauren. I don't even hate Lauren. But the truth is, Lauren has not carved any path in this game. Keanu has been delusional the entire time. I guess at least he was been active. Kelly has completely been out of the game the entire time. Vince has cried the entire time. Ava has been asleep damn near the entire time. I'm not saying all these players suck and are unworthy, but at the end of the day, we're about to have an end game of a group of people who had very little impact on the game, and it is because of a random twist and the damn BB Blockbuster. It is not because of Big Brother. It is not because they socially lost. Ashley, Morgan, Will, and Rachel did not strategically lose this game. They did not socially lose this game. They got fucked by some twists. I can't. Sorry.
Twisting competitions, and it's really frustrating how much competitions matter in modern day Big Brother. And I think the Blockbuster can still work. It's just they need to know when to end it, and it seems like they never know when to just stop. The one time they figured it out was BB17. Remember that random twist where we were going to do something different every week, and I was like, let's chop this up. Yep. Like it feels like they never know when to fucking stop. It's like sometimes just let the game flow. Let the game flow. It would have been a much more even. Let's say Lauren just won the HOH. If Lauren won HOH and Rachel went home, fuck it.
On Lauren's HOH, literally
she went home. I wouldn't give a damn. I wouldn't even be mad. Girl, you made an enemy out of Lauren. She nominated you. You went home. You didn't win the competitions. It's the fact that it was a random competition. It's fucking bullshit. I would have rather them live outside. At least do a double in that day. Give her a veto. Give her a blockbuster. Like it's just so dumb. It's so
because
dumb.
At the beginning of the season, I was already wary of the blockbuster. I remember I kept saying, I was like, I'm just not sure because there's worlds where it could mess up. And I know people kept asking her like, well, in what world and how can it mess? And it's like, I wasn't really sure. I was like, well, it hasn't happened. I don't know. But it's like, this is the world. We're in the universe where this twist is not working, and it's only not working because Big Brother, the company, the producers, the actual producers of the show who make the decisions, they don't understand the concept of their game, and that has always been the problem. Some of these twists have not even been the problem. It's been them not understanding how the twist can affect the game. The blockbuster works perfectly fine if it is a pre-jury situation, if it is a 5-week situation. When it starts diving into the end game, you lose the point of Big Brother. This entire season is lacking the true point of Big Brother, which is a social strategy game. Because Keanu, Kelly, I was even saying it about Mickey, all of these social pariahs overstaying their welcome, it became overbearing to the point where one of the weeks I was like, what's happening? It's just random people here because these random people have no social connections because the only reason they're here, the only reason and I don't even love. I didn't even want Riley to stay. I didn't even want Zach to stay. I didn't even want Kat to stay. But the truth is, the only reason those people went home was because of a blockbuster result. It was not because of social strategy. And I think that threw off the momentum of the season. The season doesn't make sense. When you look back at it and you're trying to understand the season, you can't, because it's not Big Brother.
Well, no, it will be easy for some people to understand, because from what I've gathered, a lot of people who like Keanu and Kelly are like, well, they're winning competition, so I don't understand how you can call them as non-players. I've said several times on this podcast, winning competitions does nothing for me.
They're great on the challenge.
Strategy game. Just because you can win 15 competitions in the season, bitch, I'm not gagging. It was gaggy back then in the old days. It's no longer gaggy. It's not gaggy at all. Just this is not the challenge. It's really not the challenge.
And you're only beating
Keanu was allowed to be delusional the entire season and still be in top 8. Kelly has just been walking around doing what the fuck ever with no coherent strategy, and she's in top 8, and they still have 2 more chances with a blockbuster to get to top 5. Top 6, like it's insane. And if that's what you like it over there. But at the end of the day, I fell in love with the strategy of Big Brother, not the competition winning of Big Brother. If I love competitions, bitch, I'd be covering the challenge. And but that's
the thing. Fuck what we love. The show is a social experiment. When you watch the origin of Big Brother, that is what it is. It is a social experiment. No one wants to watch a season where the results of the season is not based on social strategy in some type of way. And now we're headed in that direction. That is not the show I signed up to watch. I don't like covering the challenge for that specific reason. Like, quite literally, I want to see social strategy, and that's what this game is supposed to be. The fuck?
Allison Kreiner says, Ava and Ashley just confirmed that it was a safety chain and Ava started it.
Because that's what the competition in reindeer games was. I see people in the chat asking, what happened? What's up?
I saw someone on Twitter tweet that apparently Kelly could have went home. So I guess something must have happened somewhere with that.
Yeah, I see people in the chat. What happened? So the White Locust twist was revealed. A lot of speculation is that it was similar to a reindeer games safety chain situation. If you didn't see reindeer games, essentially what it is that there was one round where a safety chain was started. And what that safety chain is that you have to complete a task. And if you complete the task in a certain amount of time, the time limit shortens and they choose the next person to have to complete that task. What it's seeming like is that potentially Ava started the safety chain and she had to complete a task. She chose someone else. They had to complete a task. They chose someone else. They had to complete that same task, and it's less and less and less time. Whoever it lands on that doesn't complete the task in the right amount of time goes home. What it sounds like is maybe Kelly was one of those last people, and maybe she could have went home, and then she probably chose Rachel after that. And Rachel probably couldn't complete the task in the certain amount of time, is what it sounds like to me.
It sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me.
Either way, some bullshit. Rachel Riley is no longer in the game. So if you didn't know that, Rachel Riley is no longer in the game. We got an HOH competition. Lauren is the HOH, and the nominees are Ashley, Morgan, and Will right now. So this is where the game stands. It's looking real crazy and real bad, and it was some bullshit. Ciao.
Yeah, we were saying on the phone that, I mean, it seems like Vince is going to be a clear winner, and honestly, at this point, Vince needs to win. For my own cracked, bullshit that I have. I'm like, girl, Lauren, go ahead and sit next to Kelly and win that game. Because honestly, y'all, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what happens anymore. Ashley, Will, more. I don't give a fuck who goes home. I'm happy there's a double probably next week. Let's get these people out of here.
Let's get to the end.
Let's wrap it.
Let's get to the end.
Up. I don't care. I don't care who goes home. I don't care who wins HOH. And I already had a very sinister feeling about this season. That's why I kept saying, like, I don't know. It's just something about something was feeling weird in my spirit, bitch. You got that intuition. I'm a Pisces, bitch. I got that intuition. So I knew something was sinister in the air, and then boom, right there, just like that. This
season didn't. This season wasn't vibing for real. This season wasn't vibing.
I don't give a fuck what happens. Like I said, I've had a cracked fandom for Lauren this whole time. At this point, bitch, I'm standing behind it. Lauren for the win. Lauren for the win, bitch. Let's make it happen. Woo! Yes, Grandma, you did it. Rachel Riley is out. 15 years. Oh my God. Rachel Riley is out. Oh my God.
Yeah, I was already over. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I didn't care these last couple of evictions. Like, I have been saying, and I've been saying to Lee on the phone, I'm like, I don't care about anyone. I haven't cared about anyone in this season for weeks, honestly. Rachel was the only thread. I don't care about Morgan or Will or Vince or Keanu or Kelly or Ava or Lauren or Ashley. I didn't care about Mickey. I didn't care about Kat. I didn't care about Riley. I didn't care about Zach. Like, I did not care about these characters in this season. It was not going well at all. I was like, wow, I really need to just see the results, because if the results is something gaggy like an Ashley or a Rachel, then it's like, okay, maybe there's something to this season, but we've lost that. I don't like this season.
No, I mean, unless Will, Morgan, and Ashley can really pull it out somehow from here,
the nominees,
the season's a dud for me. I'm sorry, and it's not. The thing is, if you have been here and you've watched our previous podcast, we respect anyone that's playing a good fucking game. You could go back to BB24, bitch. We was giving Monty his 10s when he was doing some good moves in the end game. His 7s. We were giving, like, we respect people who's playing the game. At the end of the day, Lauren is scared to talk to people. Keanu has had no correct reads since he's been in the game. Kelly is
next.
Vince has just been so whiny, but I respect Vince.
He's the best. He's the best option.
I want Vince to win this game.
I want Vince to win.
Vince is annoying. I want Vince to win this game. Period. I would not mind if
he would be the only one I would respect as a winner if it's not Morgan, Ashley, or Will, in my opinion.
Period. And it's not just because I like them, it's because honestly they have been, in my opinion, playing the game. Like, Ashley was a pariah. She had to work her way in. Literally this week, Ava was a pivotal vote to keep Ashley, and she worked on that relationship. Ava loves Ashley now, bitch. A social game, mama. Morgan has flipped on allies, made new allies,
ran HOHs. Everybody knows Morgan's done.
Literally, Morgan's been eating, and Will has been eating it up socially. They have been playing the social strategy game. So if you love people who can win competitions, good for you. Good.
I don't know why you're not watching the challenge. The challenge is on right now. It's a great season. Go watch the challenge. The challenge 41. Vets and new threats. We're covering that too. Yeah, go watch that one. That's what
I'm here for the strategy. And I feel like if I'm being realistic, I like the people who's playing the game. That's why, like I said, I wouldn't mind if Vince won. At this point, if this is the end game we're looking at, the 6 in the center, the 5 in the center, Vince needs to win this fucking game.
Period. Amen. Shout out to the girls in the chat. Maddie says, I'm not even joking when I tell you I am sobbing real tears right now. Screw this toxic ass relationship I have with this fun summer show. Bro, this show is toxic.
It's toxic. It's Stockholm syndrome. Yeah, like, cause that's the thing. I'm talking all this shit. I'm gonna be back next week. I'm gonna be back next BB28. I'm gonna be back at BB29.
You're gonna be back. Because
I'm gonna be here.
The core of Big Brother is a great show. They ruined their own show. Because I always say back to basics. I know y'all don't like that, but it's just like the basic raw Big Brother is entertaining and it does everything it needs to do. The only reason this season is fucking up is because of a twist they made. Same thing when we hate BB16, it's because of that damn twist. And it's really not even the twist isn't even the problem. It's the concept. The concept they have of the twist, they get too excited. They liked the twist, and now they have the twist all the way to top 6. Are you stupid? That is not how things work. No one wants an overbearing amount of anything. Just because I like fucking bananas doesn't mean I'm going to eat a banana every single day of my life. Are you stupid? You don't overindulge on something just because it's a good thing. They get too trigger happy because they're reaching and they're grabbing for attention. They want this show to be the biggest show ever, and they don't know how to do it. They don't know that they need to be catering to what the fans are liking, with what works for the fans. This isn't working. They think because the Blockbuster and the AI Arena was so big and that cost a lot of views on Thursdays, they thought in their mind, we should do it every week. That's not how things work. It only worked well because of how y'all did it. It only lasted for a certain amount of time. End it.
Honestly, they don't. You know why they don't care? The thing is, they may have fucked up with Rachel going home here.
Yeah, they did. The views will drop.
But as podcasters, right? We have to tune into the Thursday episodes. There are so many of us that still has to tune in because we have to see if the person we want to win. When it's that hope, the Blockbuster gives you that hope that makes you want to tune on Thursday, because that's the only way you'll see if your fave will make it. You know, so I think they're holding on to that for the most part. Those Thursday views are hitting, okay?
Yeah, and that's the problem. Y'all are relying. They're relying on one aspect of their show, and that's what they usually do. Whenever they brought a returnee and they found it worked, they kept bringing returnees, bring Ariana Grande's brother, bring Rachel Riley's sister. It's like y'all rely on this one thing because you think it will carry the show. It never does. That's why it stopped working. People stopped liking the show, and then they were like, "Oh, okay, let's do these twists. Let's do this. Can't come back twists, and pre-jury will do this, and we'll do this." It doesn't work. Because that's not how this game works. That's not the core of the show. They need to understand why do people watch Big Brother? It's not to watch somebody battle off in the Thursday episode. And they're trying to stick to that. That's not how this game, it's not because of the Battle of the Block twist. These aren't the reasons we're watching. They associate views with these random minuscule things. Oh, a returnee. Oh, they liked when Suri was here. Let's bring Rachel. Oh, they like when Rachel here. Let's bring Danny and that's not how it works. Stupid. What's the core? God damn it. Shout out to Ryder.
I think it's not that hard, but apparently it is.
Just do a double. They literally have the perfect twist that they've done for the entirety of the show, and they don't understand it. It would have been much more interesting to see Rachel Riley unfortunately go on a double than this fuck-ass twist.
Like, that's the thing. It's like, I'm not mad that Rachel Riley is out. I'm upset that she went home in a way that she couldn't fight for herself to stay. Even if it was in the double, okay, girl, you went home in the double. You didn't win.
You went home. You got nominated. You got evicted. You lost the POV.
You know, but
they already had a formula to get people out fast. Literally. Why do a dumbass twist? Literally. Like, Lauren would have nominated Rachel anyways. Literally. Just let the game be the game. The format works. They don't trust their own format, which is crazy because it's worked for 27 seasons. The format works. There's a reason we fell in love with old school Big Brother without the twist. Everyone keeps saying how much they love old school Big Brother. Why do you think they like Tucker and Angela? Not because of the Blockbuster. They thought we liked Tucker and Angela because of the AI arena. That's what they associated. People like them because they're old school. Why does America have one of the biggest fan bases in Big Brother? Because she was giving old school. Did old school have a Blockbuster, bitch? And a white locust? Think! Next. Hayden says Rachel is better than me because the way I be breaking that contract and leaving jury sofa and seeing my kid adore.
I don't need the money. Y'all got it.
I don't need it.
I don't ever need to come, because at this point, I don't ever need to come back. I don't ever need to come back. I've had my time. I've done 3 seasons. I'm a legend. My name will always be known. I don't have to come back for shit. I don't have to come back for no reunion. I'm not coming back for no competition.
Everything I did.
I'm breaking my contract and I'm done.
Because they played in her fucking face because she literally kept insinuating. She was like, if I'm just not going to win this season, da, 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 da. And it is not to her own fault. She set this game up with the judges. The judges were running this game. She was in a majority alliance going into the top 9. She had the numbers and Ava. It was 6 versus 3 in the top 9, and they played in her fucking face. And now she's stuck in jury for the rest of the season, not able to see her daughter, her son, or her husband over some bullshit. They just wanted her to be the round table host. They worse than Morgan and Mickey talking about let's just get her to jury. That's all they wanted was to get Rachel to jury. They don't give a fuck. Fuck you bitches. That was crazy. Parker says, Raidens grab a life vest. Grodner, this is stupid. Frankie says, Ashley picked Morgan, not Rachel. OMFG, I'm sick.
I hope that's a Photoshop and AI.
I think it probably gave Morgan might not be able to complete in this amount of time, or something. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Ashley may have fucked that up bad.
Yeah, because she going home. Well, I don't know. Morgan, when the feast came back, Morgan was fine.
Don't give a damn.
Really? Because I don't either. Because I don't either. I don't either. Honestly, it could be a triple eviction. All 3 of them could go home. Good. Do another one.
I don't care.
Do another one. I don't care. Y'all.
Because how many weeks do we have left?
I don't give a fuck.
We have like 3 weeks left.
We have 3 full weeks left. I don't care who wins. If Kelly wins, okay. Like there's nothing to this. This season is not anything. God damn. Total Drama Simmer says, I can respect the comebacks like Cody, Hayden, Vanessa, Xavier, Casey, because they had other qualities. Keanu and Kelly, no way, literally. Because it's a social strategy game. Be a social strategic person and win comps. Because that's the thing. All of the fans who are like clearly not true fans of Big Brother and they just watch, I guess, the show for leisure, and they're like, Keanu and Kelly,
Pretty-
they're
for
iconic.
pretty colors and shapes and
That's all they watch it for. Like, it's not a problem to like someone who wins comps. The issue is that Keanu and Kelly aren't doing anything else. Like, it's not wrong that Keanu won a comp. It's do something else. Play Big Brother. How Rachel has been saying all season. They're not playing the game. The game is a social strategy game. They're not playing a social strategy game. They're fumbling around and flailing around, and there's no reason they should be in this game this long, which is why the Blockbuster needs to stop. But you know what's so stupid is that I don't trust them to understand the middle ground. If ratings drop, I feel like next season they might just be like, well, damn, we can't do the Blockbuster anymore. That's not the problem. The problem is how long you're doing it. Just do it for 5 weeks. Why can't they just be demure?
We were all scared when Julie said it's a permanent part of the game. They meant that shit.
Y'all are stupid. Like, it's not like it can't work the same way the veto works. It's not the same concept. It causes a inaccuracy in how effective the game works. The whole point of the power veto was to give someone a chance. The Blockbuster just enhances that tenfold because now it gives you 2 chances. That's not as interesting as it seems. It was only iconic because of the tension it builds for the story. Keep that tension for the pre-jury and then keep the tension going by doing a double. Don't do the same thing the entire season. That's like a movie. But you know what? I'm not going to keep doing all these analogies. Shout out to Tegan. You know, I got to have my moment for
Pull up the draft real quick, girl.
The Kingdom lost.
Y'all. Kingdom, get in the chat. Kingdom.
Will Morgan and Ashley are nommed. If I'm being honest, Morgan, look at the name on the corner.
Gay ass. Literally gay ass, bitch.
Morgan was scared she's going home. I'm not gonna lie. I think Ashley's just going home.
I don't give a damn.
I think Ashley.
If I'm being honest,
I don't care. I'm just doing it for the girls. I'm just doing it for the girls.
Yeah, I can't just. I don't care.
Because I don't care either. I truly don't.
I don't care.
I don't give a damn.
If I'm being honest, I want Morgan to stay because of Morgan's allegiance to Vince, it causes dissension with Keanu, Lauren, and Kelly.
I agree. And Morgan has the best chance to win. No shit.
Yeah, and Morgan would really deserve to win this game. So I want Morgan to stay. If Ashley got to go, girl, it is what it is. Especially if you kick Morgan in the goddamn competition, girl, you didn't fuck yourself up.
I agree. I want Morgan to win veto or Blockbuster. I genuinely want Morgan to stay just because. I once again, I don't give a damn. But unfortunately, Ashley has no shot in this game without Rachel here, and I would rather someone break up the chance of a Keanu, Kelly, Lauren, or Vince win rather than someone who I like to stay 1 week longer than they would have. Honestly, Ashley will just get nominated again. Morgan, maybe not. If Vince wins HOH, she probably won't get nom. So it's like there's really a path for her. So the one person I'm like, you still got a shot. That's not one of them white girls is Morgan. So I'm here. I want her to say, and
she winning veto or Blockbuster, bitch.
I think she probably will because she's going to be next to Ashley will. The issue is, and that's my biggest complaint is if Morgan wins veto and Lauren renoms Keanu, it would be a situation where it's like, oh, Keanu could go if there wasn't a fucking Blockbuster. Why the fuck does that exist? It's so stupid. Because Keanu will probably, or could likely win the Blockbuster over Ashley and Will. Now, what would be the gag that might get me back tuned in is if all of that happens. Morgan wins veto, Keanu's the renom, Ashley wins Blockbuster, Keanu goes home. Now, that would be, Lauren, you're still doing what Lee said. That would be the one thing that would make me be like, oh, and put my eye back on this season. But
they could save me. They could definitely save me. Look, Big Brother.
That's such a specific.
This is a toxic relationship. So we may not be down and out, but girl, it's looking bad.
But it's looking horrid. Frankie says Mustache Man will pay for his actions for lying to Morgan and picking Lauren and not Rachel. Confirmed. Damn. So he lied.
Of course, he been lying. He's a lion, cheating, son of a.
And honestly, that move probably finna get him to win. So hey, Tegan says sorry. It's okay, girl.
It's okay, girl. We know you. It's two Kelly stands in the chat. I'll let y'all have it. That's y'all sister.
Stand Kelly, stand Keon. Do y'all thing. I'm gonna drag him. Person, just don't tell me not to drag them. That's all I want.
Love them. Somebody has to love them.
Somebody gotta love them. Maybe God.
Matter of fact, submit an application. You can come up here and support them.
Clock it. Hopefully, I don't care who wins the draft once again. Hopefully, I win because Vincent Morgan needs to win this game at this point.
1,000%.
Or will, honestly.
Like I said, I'm gonna stay on my crack fandom. Look, I've been riding with Lauren this long. I might as well keep it up. Ride it till the wheels fall off.
Amen. But yeah. Ciao, y'all. That was that. That was the update. Thank y'all for being here for real. We'll be back next Tuesday.
We'll be back Tuesday. Oh yeah, we'll actually see the White Locust episode, and then we'll be live for the recap.
Yep.
Do we care?
Nope. All right, y'all. Thanks. Subscribe, like, comment. We're here next Big Brother season, Big Brother 28, for a better season and better prayers. We do other shows and shit. Follow us, subscribe. Yeah, we'll be back next week. Thanks for keeping it real with the kingdom. We out.